Mr. Sudhanshu Nagar, and hello and good afternoon to my co-panelists and the attendees who are attending, who are connected on this conference. It's a great privilege to be a part of this discussions of energy transition, and perhaps this is a most appropriate subject, particularly in today's context. As we all know, globally, the focus is on climate change and use of clean and green energy. And to make the quality, to ensure the quality here to our citizens, that is the number one priority. And secondly, to protect the environment and public health at large. Large investments all across globe, we are seeing that are being committed towards the renewable energy, whether it is a biofuel, whether it is a green hydrogen, whether it is even on the gas side. If you see, there are a lot of investments are being made. In COP21, if you refer this thing, Government of India has a commitment and signed an agreement that they will reduce their this emission level greenhouse gas intensity from 30 to 35%, what is the level at 2005. So government is very much committed and the efforts are being made towards that directions. The role of energy, particularly oil and gas sector, if we see, the oil and gas sector is going to be very crucial, particularly in this energy sector. And if we see the oil, particularly it has attained the maturity. But as far as the gas sector is there, particularly in India, it is still in developing stage and needs lot of regulations and not lot of policy decision so that we can make use of more and more gases in different applications. Government of India is committed and aiming towards gas-based economy by increasing the gas uses from 6% to 15% by 2030, which this amounts to, particularly the gas demand is going to be 3 times, or rather more than 3 times what currently we are having. So how we are going to develop this market? So that growth in gas demand is contingent upon basically the infrastructure. Earlier, when we see that infrastructure, whether it is a cross-country gas pipeline infrastructure, gas network, creating a national gas grid where GAIL is putting a lot of efforts and other entities are also putting a lot of efforts to create a national gas grid, and then the CGD network. In CGD network, so that all distribution network is now not limited only to the cities. Now it is getting expanded to the small towns. And another day, in one of the discussion, people were saying, "Sir, now the time has come. Now you have to change the name of city gas to town gas." Now it is going to be, because now it is reaching to all the small towns all across India. Now the CGD sector, if we see the growth, particularly pre-COVID, if we see that growth, CAGR was 10 to 11% and overall gas was 5 to 6%. But now, post-COVID, now we are seeing that CAGR in growth particularly in CGD sector is going at 12 to 13%, whereas the overall gas demand is still 3 to 5%. I mean, now we are seeing that CGD sector is contributing a lot in gas demand, but we have to understand this is gradual. This is not something that it is going to come as like one anchor customer is coming. So this demand is increasing. And now we are seeing it has crossed to 32 million, which earlier we started only for 5 or 6 million. Now the big entities, particularly IGL, MGL itself now has become the more than big anchor customer, are consuming a lot of gas. In PNGRB sides, particularly regulator side, if I say, our efforts are to make sure that wherever this infrastructure requirement is there, wherever the clusters are, demand clusters are there, we reach to those places, and distribution network is such, all the users get the access to those networks and get that kind of comfort of PNG and CNG, what we are basically experiencing in particularly our cities. So those kind of things are now going to reach to the all small towns and the villages to this sector. But if we have to reach to demand to gas uses from currently 6% to 15%, which is 3 times, we have to grow the demand. Where are those areas where we can increase the gas demand? If we see the power sector, particularly, if we see the particularly USA and other countries, their power gets generated, at least 30 to 35% power, their power requirement gets generated through gas and remaining through other sources. But where we see here in India, more than 2/3 of power is getting generated through coal, and remaining, if you see the gas uses in power sector, now it is limiting to 4%. So there are the areas where if suppose we bring some changes in the policies, where the power sector can be, we can be at par with other developed countries and other countries, so that we can increase this uses of gas in power sector. Demand can also be increased by the upcoming power plant, like upcoming fertilizer plant, which are now getting constructed and now going to be commissioned. 5-6 fertilizer plants are there. Those are the sure shot gas-based anchor customer. But there is a need of creating a other potential customer, and I consider those potential customer because now once the pipeline access and gas is reaching to them are going to be the refineries and the steel sector. Those are the areas where they are going to, the way they are approaching, perhaps the entities also, and they are approaching to regulator at PNGRB. I'm sure that they are going to switch over to gas in days to come. So this reaching to gas usage to 15%, it's not like it's a very challenging, but it's not like we cannot achieve that. With the gas demand, if we say the CGD sector, particularly in 11th CGD bidding round, we are offering 65 GAs, which is covering 208 districts all across India. This bidding round is in progress. With the concluding of this 11th CGD bidding round, we will see that 95% of our population and 85% of our area will get covered. Perhaps this will be the biggest and the last CGD round, and the entities from the regulator side, I can request the entities who are interested, and because the CGD business particularly is the proven business model, and the entities who wants to contribute and who wants that they want a good business and they want to enter this is the opportunity for them to enter and participate in 11th CGD bidding round. Because it is a responsibility of all the stakeholders, whether it is a regulator, whether it is an entity, whether it is a supplier, we all have to pitch in, and we have to see that how we can bring the changes, what government is basically targeting for, and which is good for our countries. Whenever we see the most polluting country, we see the India is always being reflected there. So the efforts are there. So how we can make use of gas, more and more gas, more and more new, whether it is a biofuel, whether it is a other alternate uses where which is a less polluting, and we meet our targets what we have given as a country under, and we have signed an agreement in COP21. With this, I would like to conclude and this thing, and I'm happy that I've associated with this event today, and I would wish good luck to this ChemTech for organizing this thing. Thank you very much.